Next event on the track, the men's 400-meter final. Quincy Watts won the Olympic gold medal in 1992, and on the way he set the collegiate and NCAA record. Dion Lendor, the fastest time amongst collegians, and the defending champion his senior year, a bronze medal in his pocket from London on the Trinidad and Tobago 4x400 relay. This man in the semifinals. It didn't look that great in the backstretch, and then he just shifted gears without even seeing it, Larry.
Watch him just power out down the home stretch.
This is Vernon Norwood's heat.
Yes. And Norwood is the man who principally is expected to fight to get that victory and take it away. Norwood is ranked number 4 in the world this year at 400 meters. Dion Lendor just in front of him by a couple of hundredths of a second.
We'll begin in lane 1.
This guy has quite a trophy case already assembled. We already mentioned that he won the Bowerman Award last year. He's won multiple NCAA indoor and outdoor championships on both relay teams. An Olympic bronze medal from London when he was just a teenager.
Lane 3, he's a sophomore, a reigning Pac-12 champion from Oregon, Marcus Chambers.
So Dion Lendor, he will be out in lane 5. A little bit of an advantage for Vernon Norwood of LSU. He's one lane inside him and can keep him in his sights. And another thing, Larry, is this wind on the backstretch is going to be a big, big difference of who can handle it best.
You know, and I wonder if the strength and a little bit bigger size of Norwood, maybe weighing only maybe 5 or 8 pounds more, might help him a little bit. He doesn't have Dwight the raw speed that does Lendor in a sprint, but he's close. And these men will both go by their first 200 meters in around 21.3 seconds. There's the sophomore Marcus Chambers, who's been running just extraordinarily well. Came out of the state of Washington, a big high school star, and just a sophomore now has improved his time a full second off what he did in high school. And of course, Lendor is right there. It looks like he's got his bib upside down.
Here are the lane assignments, and this is Dion Lendor's last Open 400 collegiate race. He is going to be make an impact on the professional scene and the World Championship and Olympic scenes in the future. But he would really like to defend this NCAA title that he won last year.
Dwight, he had an opportunity to go pro the last 2 years, and I said, "Are you happy you stayed?" And he emphatically looked at me and said, "Oh, yes." So he's very tight with his teammates. They're very close, and he's been delighted at his career down there at A&M.
Chambers in 3, Norwood in 4, Lendor in 5, and don't discount Najee Glass of Florida out in lane 6. And Glass is out pretty quickly. Lendor taking his time, as he is wont to do sometimes, and he pulls up. Lendor is out of the race. It is now Najee Glass who is going to make the stagger on everyone. The impact on A&M cannot be calculated with him out. They are done with any chance at a team title chase. Vernon Norwood now is looking at Najee Glass. Can I reel him in? Norwood is a larger man and has a better advantage with his strength, but he's got a lot of room to make up. It's Glass in 6, and here comes Norwood. Norwood just sprints by Glass, and here comes Chambers. Chambers is going to get second, and 8 points for Oregon.
That strong wind handicapped them in the backstretch. The final time, 45.10 seconds into the teeth of that 9 to 10 mile an hour wind.
You can see that he has the kinesio tape on his knee. We have no idea what actually happened there, but he had to quit. And this is the first LSU win at this distance since the X-Man, Xavier Carter, won this event back in 2006. But Lendor is clearly in pain.
Look at his body almost shaking. I don't know whether it's from emotion or just the pain in his leg. But Norwood winds up the indoor 400-meter champion this year and outdoors. He really sat back in this. I was concerned that the gap was so great as we look at Lendor pulling up, and we don't want to speculate. It's lower leg, I think, or leg. We don't know what it is yet.
He had some problems indoors. We saw him injured at the SEC indoor meet back in late February, early March. But he came back 2 weeks later and performed very well at the NCAA indoor. We felt like, and we're told that he was over the injury. He's performed brilliantly at Texas relays, through his regionals, through the SEC. But Vernon Norwood, it's the man who wins the race, and he did so right here.